mga kawang mat, in this video, we will discuss the continuation of the kinds of line, including the parallel lines and the transversal line. So, na-discuss na po natin sa first part ng kinds of line, yung perpendicular lines, intersecting lines, and concurrent lines. Now, in this video, we will focus on the parallel lines, skew lines, and the transversal line. So, let's start. So, what is, when do we say that the lines are parallel? Okay? So, parallel lines are coplanar lines that do not intersect. So, tatandaan natin na kapag sinabi nating parallel lines, they are coplanar and they do not intersect. So, example, so meron akong line A and line B. So, line A is parallel to line B. So, this is how we read this. Line A is parallel to line B. So, as you can see, this is our symbol for parallelism. Okay? So, kapag ang two lines natin ay parallel, you can make use of this symbol para siyang, ano tawag nito? Two bars na magkadikit. Okay? So, ito po ang ginagamit natin kapag, if we will try to show that two lines are parallel. Okay? So, again, this is line A is parallel to line B. Another example is this one. So here, line AB is parallel to line CD. So in symbols, we have line AB is parallel to line CD. Okay, so ito po siya. This is our symbol for parallel lines. Now, as you can see, meron tayo ditong dalawang arrowheads. Okay? Tatandaan that the arrow symbol on the line suggests that two lines are parallel. So, kapag meron po tayong dalawang arrow dyan na dun nakaturo, ibig sabihin, these two lines are parallel. Ito, madalas makikita po natin kapag sa plane figures, yung kapag yung meron na tayong mga sides. So, madalas dun siya ginagamit, itong mga arrows na to. So, kapag may arrow, ibig sabihin, they are parallel. Okay? So, kadalasan, ginagamit siya sa mga plane figures kapag meron na tayong mga sides. Okay. Next. So, I have here a given figure. So, we have here four lines M, N, O, and P. Okay. Sige nga po. I want you to give me the two sets of parallel lines. Okay. So, we have line M is parallel to line N. And also, line O is parallel to line P. So, again, this is the concept of parallel lines that says that parallel lines are coplanar and they do not intersect. So, as you can see, they do not intersect. Ma'am, dito po nag-intersect sila. Okay, so ang tinutukoy po natin dito, M and N. So, kung titingnan natin yung M at N, hindi po sila nag-intersect. Kung titingnan nyo po si O at si P, hindi rin po sila nag-intersect. Pero kung ang titingnan nyo po ay si N at si O, intersecting lines yon. Eh, hindi naman po natin sinabi dito that line N and O are intersecting lines. Okay. So, ano naman ang skew lines? So, pag sinabi natin skew lines, opposite siya ng parallel. Okay? Kung ang parallel lines are coplanar, ang skew lines po ay non-coplanar. So, skew lines are non-coplanar and they do not intersect, and again, they are not parallel. So, hindi siya parallel and they are not coplanar. So, example. So, meron ako ditong dalawang lines, line CD and line AB. Now, as you can see, line AB and line CD are skew lines. Why? Because the lines do not intersect. And AP, so hindi sila nag-intersect ha, they do not intersect. And line AB is not on the plane where CD lies. So si line CD nasa plane siya, pero si line AB wala po siya sa plane. Okay? Nag-intersect lang siya dun sa plane pero hindi siya naglalay dito sa mismong plane. That's why skew lines are non-coplanar. Hindi mo siya makikita sa isang plane. Okay? So, yun po ang ibig sabihin ng skew line. So, therefore, line CD and line AB are skew lines. Let's try. So, I want you to complete the statement. Pwede nyo akong sabayan. Kuha tayo ng pen and paper. So, pwede tayong sumagot din. Okay? So, dito sa ating statement, you are asked to complete the statement. So, I have here, segment ME is parallel to what segment? So, given this figure, ito yung segment ME natin. So, ano-ano yung mga planes na kung saan it contains segment ME. Sige, i-highlights natin sila para mas madali nating makita yung line parallel to segment ME. Okay? So, ito yung mga planes that contain segment ME. Now, from this plane, so meron siyang two planes. Di ba pag sinabi nating parallel lines, ano siya, coplanar. So, dapat yung line or segment na kukunin mo is nandito sa highlighted kasi ito yung plane niya. So, dapat nasa iisang plane sila. Okay? Kaya hinighlights natin para madali nating makita. So, ito yung segment ME mo. So, ano yung segment na parallel sa kanya? Na coplanar. Kasi yun ang definition ng parallel lines, coplanar. So, ano ang parallel sa kanya? We have KI and RA. Okay? So, pwedeng dalawa ang sagot dyan. Segment ME is parallel to segment RA or segment ME is parallel to segment KI. Next, let's have segment RT. So, ano-ano yung mga planes na kung saan it contains segment RT? So, we have this one and this one. Okay. So, ang RT natin is horizontal. Okay? So, alin dito yung parallel sa kanya? So, we have MK and AD. Okay? So, we have segment MK or segment AD. Next, we have segment KT. So, this is our KT. So, what are the planes that contain segment KT? So, this one and this one. So, what are the segments parallel to segment KT? So, we have this MR and segment ID. Okay. So, kaya mas maganda na i-highlights din natin yung mga planes that contains that segment. Highlight mo yung mga planes na meron yung segment na yun kasi makikita mo kaagad na ito siya at saka ito. Okay? Kasi pag parallel, tatandaan dapat nasa isang plane. Okay? So, dun mo lang siya sa plane kukunin. Next, we have segment AD. So, ang mga planes niya ito tsaka ito. Okay? So, ang parallel sa kanya is EI and RT. Ayan po. Okay. Now, let's proceed to the skew lines. So, pag sinabi natin skew lines, they are not parallel. So, kung yung isa horizontal, dapat ang skew niya is vertical. Kung ang first segment mo ay vertical, dapat para makuha mo yung skew lines niya, dapat yung isa horizontal. Okay? Basta hindi siya parallel. Kasi yun ang definition ng skew lines. Hindi sila coplanar at the same time hindi sila parallel. Okay. So, ito si segment IK. So, ito yung mga planes niya. Okay? Ito ba planes ni IK? Hindi. Kasi pag ito, hinighlights mo, I lang yun. Hindi kasama yung K. Okay? So, ito po yung mga planes niya. Ngayon, pag sinabi nating skew lines, non-coplanar. So, wag kang kukuha dito sa mga highlighted kasi ito ay nasa iisang plane sila. So, ang pagpipilian mo lang dyan, itong line na to, itong segment na to, at ito. Ngayon, so, ito yung IK. Alin dito yung isang segment na kung saan makukonsider natin na skew line sila. So, ibig sabihin, we have AD, segment RT, segment EA, and segment RM. So, meron tayong 4. AD, kasi ito ay, vertical So, hindi sila parallel. So, wag mo ito kukunin. Okay? So, we have segment AD, segment RT, segment AE, and segment RM. Okay? So, dapat wala siya sa plane. Next, we have segment AD. So, ito ang mga planes niya. So, ito si AD. So, ibig sabihin, Skew lines, non-coplanar. So, wag mo siyang kukunin dito sa mga planes na yan. So, dito lang tayo. Okay, so since siya, naka-horizontal, yung mga naka-vertical po tayo. So, we have segment EM and segment IK. Okay. Next, RM. So, ito yung RM and this one. So, since ito siya, so, dito lang tayo kukuha sa mga non-coplanar. So, RM, so ang sa kanya is IK and segment DT. Okay. Next. So, let's proceed to transversal. So, what is a transversal? A transversal is a line intersecting two or more coplanar lines at different points. So, ang transversal daw, line din siya. Okay? It is a line na nag-i-intersect, dapat ang tatamaan niya ay two or more coplanar lines na kung saan mag-i-intersect siya sa magkaibang points. Hindi pwedeng same. Okay? So, halimbawa ito. Meron akong ditong two coplanar lines. So, ang transversal natin is ito. Bakit? Kasi nag-intersect siya sa dalawang points. Okay. Hindi lang, so yung sinasabi ditong points, dapat different points. Okay? So, ito, ang transversal natin dito is line C. So, line C is the transversal because it intersects line A and line B. So, dapat mag-intersect siya sa two or more coplanar lines at different points. Okay? Hindi lang basta nag-intersect. Dapat magkaibang points. So, in this figure, line C is your transversal. Si line B ba pwede natin tawagin transversal? No, kasi kung ito ang transversal mo, ito lang yung in-intersect niya, 1 point lang. As well as line A. So, hindi rin siya ang transversal dahil kung titingnan mo, nag-intersect siya dito lang sa 1 point. So, si C ang ating transversal dahil ang in-intersect niya ay 2 points, different points. Next. So, in this figure, line L is your transversal because it intersects two different points. So, line L is the transversal because it intersects line M and line N. Okay, how about this figure? Is line L a transversal? Ang line L ba natin dito ay transversal? No. Okay, so no transversal shown in the given figure. Why? Kasi, etong line L mo, yes, nag-intersect siya, pero sa isang point lang. So, this is not a transversal. As well as line M, as well as line N. Okay, so walang transversal dito kasi wala kang two different points na makikita dyan. Nag-intersect lang sila sa isang point. So, there is no transversal in the given figure. Okay. So, what are the angles formed by the transversal? So, ano-ano yung mga angles na mabubuo kapag meron tayong transversal na line? Okay, so, ito yung dapat alam natin para pagdating sa parallel lines cut by transversal, alam natin yung kung paano kunin yung mga measurement. Okay? So, dito muna tayo sa basic. So, kapag meron tayong two coplanar lines, so ito yung coplanar lines natin, meron tayong line A and line B. So, pag ito, meron tayong coplanar lines, dalawang coplanar lines, nahahati ito into two parts. Okay, meron tayong interior part, okay, and meron tayong exterior part. Okay, so eto po siya, the interior part and the exterior part. So kung meron kang two coplanar lines, yung gitna niya, okay, yung pagitan niya, that is the interior part. Yung nasa magkabilang gilid niya, that is the exterior part. So halimbawa, yung lines mo patayo. Okay, yung two coplanar lines mo patayo. Ang interior niya nandito. Ang exterior niya magkabilaan. Okay, so ganun din po yon. So, in this case, nakapahiga yung mga lines natin. So, ang interior niya ito, ang exterior niya dito at dito po. Okay. Now, given itong two coplanar lines mo, pag yan nilagyan ng transversal, so ang transversal natin dito ay line C. Okay, nilagyan siya ng transversal. Okay, ma'am, bakit po C ang transversal? Kasi nag-intersect siya ng two different points. Okay, so your line C here is your transversal. Okay, now, so since line C ang iyong transversal, kung titingnan natin, ilan ang angles na na-form natin dito sa dalawang coplanar lines na dinaanan ng transversal. So, ilan po ang angles na na-form natin dito? We have 8. So, ito po yun. Okay? So, we have 8 angles. Itong name ng angles natin na to ay hindi yan laging pare-pareho ha. Minsan, nandito si angle 1, angle 2, 3, 4. So, depende po sa given. Okay? So, in this case, ayan po ang ayos ng angles niya. Ayan po yung numbering. Ayan po yung name. Okay? Baka kasi mag-compare tayo na bakit dun sa, sa module, o dun sa example na binigay sa amin, yung angle 1 nandito. So, pwede po yun. Okay? Iba-iba po ang position ng angles natin. So, again, the angles formed by the transversal given two coplanar lines is, we have 8 angles. So, angles po, 8 angles po ang meron tayo. Okay? Dito papasok ngayon itong different kinds of angles. Okay? Na nafo-form ng transversal. So, kapag meron tayong transversal, ito po yung mga kinds of angles niyan. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 7. Kasi pwede pa nating ipasok dito yung linear pair and vertical angles. Okay, now, so, tingnan mabuti. This is the interior part, exterior, exterior. Okay, so isa-isahin natin. So, interior angles. Ano ba pag sinabing interior? Yung mga angles na nasa loob. So, ayan, kitang-kita. Ano yung mga angles na nasa loob? Okay? So, we have angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. So, ito po siya. Next, exterior. Exterior means nasa labas. So, ano-ano yung mga angles na nasa labas? Exterior, outside. So, we have angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, and angle 8. Okay. So, yun, dapat alam po muna natin yung interior angles at exterior angles. Ito yung pinaka-basic dyan na dapat alam natin mag-identify ng interior angles at exterior angles. Okay? Now, let's proceed to corresponding angles. Pag sinabi nating corresponding angles, ito yung mga angles na kung saan non-adjacent. Pag sinabing non-adjacent, hindi sila magkatabi. Angle 2 and angle 5. Anong napansin nyo? Pag sinabi natin corresponding angles, non-adjacent sila, hindi sila magkatabi. Dito, nasa left siya, upper, dito sa isang set mo dito, upper left, dito, upper left din siya. So, yun ang corresponding angles. Para kumbaga, same position siya. Upper left din. Okay, so angle 2 and 5 are corresponding angles. Another example, ito. So, pareho naman silang nasa baba. Angle 3 and angle 7. Another, we have angle 1. Ito, pareho silang nasa upper right. So, angle 1 and angle 6. And then, another example of corresponding angles, angle 4 and angle 8. So, pareho naman silang nasa lower right. Okay. So, yun po ang pag sinabi natin corresponding angles, they are non-adjacent. At the same time, same yung position nila. Kung nasa taas din, baba, nasa baba, upper right, lower right. Okay. So, same position. Next, what do we mean by alternate? So, ito highlighted siya, meron siya ditong interior and exterior angles. Okay, kaya lang may dumagdag na word. We have here alternate. So, pag sinabing alternate, salitan. Okay, so, kung ito yung ating transversal, okay, ito yung transversal mo, ito yung left side, ito yung right side. So, pag sinabi nating alternate, yung isa nasa left ng transversal, yung isa nasa right ng transversal. Okay? So, again, yung isa nasa left ng transversal, yung isa nasa right ng transversal. Okay? So, ano pong ibig sabihin nito? So, we have this one. So, angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles since interior siya. So, ang focus mo dito ka lang sa loob. Okay? Dito ka lang sa loob. Ma'am, bakit hindi po angle 3 and angle 4? Nasa left naman siya tapos nasa right. Okay. Pag sinabi po kasi nating alternate interior angles, sila yung halimbawa, ito angle 3 and then angle 6 bukod sa nasa left at nasa right, taas at baba po yan. Alternate interior, ito yung mga interior angles na nasa left at right ng transversal natin. So, ito, angle 3 and angle 6. Another is, we have angle 4 and angle 5. Okay, now this time, alternate exterior naman. Ganun din, alternate pero nasa exterior part. Okay, so we have angle 2 and angle 8, and then angle 1 and angle 7. Okay, so sana naintindihan po yung alternate. Alternate means alternate interior means nasa loob and then alternate. And then ito, nasa exterior part and then alternating. Okay, next punta tayo dito sa interior angles on the same side, or in some other books, ang tawag nila dito, same side interior. Okay, ito rin. Exterior angles on the same side, or in some other books, ang tawag nila dito, same side exterior. Pareho lang po yun. Okay. So, anong ibig sabihin nitong same side? Kung meron tayong alternate, meron ding same side. So, kanina, di ba ito ang alternate mo? So, this time, same side sila. So, kung ito ang transversal mo, nasa same side sila ng transversal. Ibig sabihin, pareho silang nasa left o kaya pareho silang nasa right. Okay. So, yung kanina, alternate. Nasa left, nasa right. Nasa right, nasa left. This time, same side sila. Nasa same side sila ng transversal. So, pareho silang nasa left ng transversal or pareho silang nasa right ng transversal. So, let's start. Dito muna tayo sa interior angles on the same side. So, dito lang tayo titingin sa interior part. Okay, so interior angles on the same side. Alin dito sa mga interior angles mo ang nasa isang side? So, we have angle 3 and angle 5. Okay, meron pa ba? Yes, meron pa pong angle 4 and angle 6. So, ito pareho silang nasa left, ito parehong nasa right. Next, exterior angles on the same side. So, ito naman yung nasa same side din, yun nga lang, nasa exterior part. Okay, so exterior angles on the same side, we have angle 2 and angle 7. Pareho silang nasa left side ng transversal. And also, angle 1 and angle 8. Pareho silang nasa right side of the transversal. Okay, so again, these are the angles formed by transversal. So, meron tayong corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, interior angles on the same side, and exterior angles on the same side. So, yung interior angles on the same side, ano po sila? Non-adjacent po. Okay? Pwede rin natin ipasok dito yung concept ng linear pair and vertical angles. Okay? So, yung linear pair, pag sinabing linear pair, nasa isang line yung dalawang angles mo. So, ibig sabihin magkatabing angles yan. So, ano-ano yung mga linear pair dito? So, we have angle 1 and 2. So, linear pair yan. Angle 2 and 3, linear pair din ito. Angle 3 and 4, linear pair. Angle 1 and 4, linear pair din sila. Okay, dito naman tayo. We have angle 5 and 6, linear pair ito. Kasi nasa isang line yan. And and adjacent po sila. Next, angle 6 and 8. So, linear pair ito. Angle 7 and 8 and angle 5 and 7. Linear pair din po yan. Okay. So, tatandaan na kapag linear pair, they are supplementary. So, the sum of the angles is 180. So, lahat ng yan, pag inad mo yung angles nila, 180 po ang sum niyan. Okay? Aside from, they are adjacent. Next, pwede rin po nating makuha rito yung mga vertical angles. So, kapag meron tayong transversal, meron tayong linear pair and vertical angles na na-form din doon. Aside from yung mga angles na nasa previous slide natin. Okay? So, vertical angles, ibig sabihin ito yung magkatapat. Ito yung non-adjacent. Kung ito adjacent, ito non-adjacent. So, we have angles 1 and 3. So, ayan, vertical angles yan. So, ganun din po si angle 2 and 4. Dito si angle 5 and 8. Vertical ito. And angle 6 and 7. Vertical angles din po yan. Okay. So, test yourself. So, match column A to column B. Okay, so, makikita nyo dito yung mga ayan, opposite sides. Yan ang mga parang clue ninyo. Okay? So, that's answer. So, we have two opposite sides ng transversal. So, ibig sabihin interior. So, alternate interior angles. Kasi opposite magkaibang side. Okay? Next, are two non-adjacent exterior angles na opposite sides of a transversal. So, ito naman ay alternate exterior kasi opposite means magkaiba ng pwesto sila. So, magkaibang sides. So, alternate and then exterior ito. So, alternate exterior angles. Next, are two non-adjacent angles, one interior and one exterior of the same side of the transversal. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung same ang pwesto. Okay? So, same side. So, we have corresponding angles. And then, this one, same side, interior. So, we have interior angles on the same side. And then this one, same side, exterior. So, exterior angles on the same side. That is letter D. Let's have test 2. Okay, so given this figure, so I want you to answer the given questions. So identify if it's alternate interior angle. So you just have to write AIA, AEA, CA, IASS, EASS, VA, and LP. Okay. So you may pause the video so you can have more time in answering the test yourself part. Okay, so what are the answers? So we have this. Okay, so how many transversal are in the figure? So we have 4. Ito transversal siya kasi in-intersect niya to. Transversal rin si line D. Transversal din si line E. Transversal din to. So kung ito ang transversal mo, halimbawa ito ang transversal, ito ang interior. Kung ito ang transversal mo, si line C, ito naman ang interior mo dyan. Okay? You may share your score sa ating comment section. Congratulations!
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.